Want to know how you can take 100K and turn yourself into a multi-millionaire over the next couple of years just by being patient and making the right moves now? Well, welcome to the most valuable series you're going to find on YouTube, my friend. Glad to have you here. In the first 3 videos in the series, we covered a lot. And if you didn't watch them, go back and watch them. We covered 3 coins that outperformed Bitcoin in both previous bull runs, 2017 and 2021, and gave the reasoning, math, economics, and bias behind the epic moves of 2013, 2017, and 2021. Then we prepared you for the upcoming moves of 2024 to 2025. Then in the second video, we talked about 5 of my top coins for anywhere from a 20 to 50x gain potential. Then I obviously gave you the numbers, calculations, and the reasoning and bias behind them all. Then we took it one step further in the third video and gave you some smaller, large cap coins that you could potentially expect 20 to 50x moves from. Now, who is ready to hear some of the coins that could potentially be the payments leaders in the coming years? And who is ready to hear the why behind all of these coins and how they could actually become the biggest names in the space if this all comes to fruition? A quick spoiler alert, if you haven't looked into ISO 20022 compliant coins, I would suggest that you do so, but I'm gonna do a little bit of the research in this video for you. But before we get into all of that, make sure that you smash that like button, make sure you hit subscribe, boom, bang on that notification bell. Comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. I appreciate it. Now, let's go get you some of those elusive 10 to 50x gains that you heard your buddy talking about back in 2017 and 2021. So, what is ISO 20022 compliance and why in the F does it matter? In an article from none other than JP Morgan Chase Bank, they state the following facts. ISO is emerging as a common language and model for the financial messages across the world. It isn't a new standard as real-time high-value payment systems have already adopted ISO. However, the significance of the shift will unfold over the next few years. As major currencies adopt ISO formatting, Swift estimates that 80% of global high-value payments by volume will be processed through ISO. Stefan Lindsay, the head of standards of Swift, and yes, that's the Swift that is used for the international banking system, has had this to add. Major currencies will be operating with ISO before 2025 to reap the benefits. So, why does this matter? It alludes to potential for the large banking systems potentially using cryptocurrencies that never shut down. And that really lines up with the next potential bull run and the next potential Bitcoin halvening. These chains never shut off, and standards that are decentralized from vulnerabilities in the future will help payment systems tremendously. Of the thousands of crypto coins, there are but a few that have 100% passed this standard to date. And no, none of them are Doge or Shiba Inu. Sorry guys. The first one we want to mention is Quant, QNT. Quant has been around since 2018, so it has survived a bear market already and it actually thrived after it. It peaked at about $400 in 2021, then it faded to about $100 lately, and it went as low as $50 in 2022 when the Luna collapse happened. Quant targets the financial sector. Bullish, they service banks, asset managers, and other financial institutions, enterprises, and the technology partners and fintech developers that support them. I will be looking to pick up Quant in the $80 region if we leg down there. That is the next support level. Then the $50 range is the major support if Bitcoin hits 10K. A massive buying opportunity with an 8x potential if it reaches previous all-time highs after we pick it up at 50 bucks. Probably a 20x potential if QNT actually reaches 1K like a lot of people think it's going to, about a $11 billion market cap. XRP Ripple is on the ISO list as well. And if they can clear up the lawsuit that they're in right now, they are one of the most viable contenders in the hunt for this crown. XRP is a medium of exchange that has targeted financial institutions since 2013. It has survived now 3 bear markets and is still kicking. It also outperformed Bitcoin in the previous bull rallies. Now, there's a major support at the 30-cent range, and XRP is at about 33 cents right now. The next real support after that is at about 15 cents. If Bitcoin hits 10K, I would be looking to pick up XRP below 25 cents all the way down to 15. Now, XRP has been past $3 before in the 2017 bull run. Then the news hit about the lawsuit with the US government entities, etc. If that gets cleared up, I would look out for a very easy 20x on XRP if you buy in the 15 to 20 cent range. A simple 10x from here would be ideal, and double that if the bull run ensues and it reclaims all-time highs. The next ISO coin that I want to cover is ADA. Cardano permabulls will be very happy about this one. Now, Cardano did just lose a very long-term support level at 35 cents just recently. 15 cents is the next potential leg down for Cardano, so that is where I would be looking to pick up. Similar to the XRP chart and strategy, Cardano has also been at $3 during the past previous bull run, so it could be a very easy 10x potential from here and 20x if you grab it at 15 cents. This is just if it reclaims the all-time high. I'm not saying that all of these coins will do that. Some will, some won't, but diversifying and making sure that you hold the ones that do will be very integral. Some will double their previous all-time highs. Some will go even further. Some might not ever reach them. I'm looking at these ISO coins to take up about 15 to 20% of my entire crypto portfolio. The next coin I want to talk about is XLM Stellar Lumens. It was one of the biggest successes of the 2017 bull run. It has been around since 2014, and I remember that 75x pump it had in 2017 and the 15x that it had in 2021. Keep that one on your radar because they are not going anywhere. They have absolutely proven themselves and are definitely worth mentioning. Now, with ISO compliance, it is not an end-all be-all. All of these coins can get implemented into different situations. One could be king or none could ever reach fruition. My best guess is the majority of them get incorporated in their own separate ways, and we see the growth from there. I think Lumens is one of the more solid ones along with XRP and a couple that we are about to mention. So I'd probably have a larger portion of my bag in these. HBAR or Hedera hashgraph is another ISO compliant coin. It caters more to the enterprise grade solution level of crypto. HBAR also owns the patent for the hashgraph technology now, which they bought off of the original patent holder, Swirlds. Large companies like Google are on the governing council and vote where HBAR goes from here. They just recently made their entire system open source, which was a huge concern so far, but now they've taken care of that. Now people can develop on the platform and chain anytime that they want. Coinbase just listed them, and that is always bullish news, even though a bear market may have suppressed that pump quite a bit. Good news for investors looking to get into HBAR for cheap. It is said that HBAR has also been tested up to 100,000 transactions per second without sharding, which is absolutely insane. HBAR is at 5 cents right now. The next major support is at 4 cents, then 3 cents. I would be looking to pick it up in this range if Bitcoin hits 10K. Its all-time high is 50 cents. An easy 10x from here if you just pick it up at 5 cents, and a potential 15x plus if you get it in the 3 to 4 cent range. Now, if HBAR pumps to the $1 price point that everyone's saying that it's going to in the next bull run, that would actually be a 20 to 30x from here. That would only make it a $22.5 billion company, with the current coins that are in circulation, of course. Now, ALGO or Algorand is the next one that I would like to cover. It quotes institutional grade blockchain infrastructure. They also say that it is the first and only to achieve decentralization, scalability, and security without compromising scalability and sustainability. Now, it has been around since about mid-2019 and it peaked when it was at $3. It is now sitting at 25 cents with a high of $2 since it came onto the market. If it loses its current level, the next support is at about 20 cents. Then it plummets to 13 cents. If you pick up here and it hits the bull run high of the previous bull run, that is an 8x to $2. But if you're patient and you pick it up for an average of 15 or so cents, if Bitcoin hits 10K or less, you can have a very cool 13x or better. And if it keeps running, your 20x potential is there very quickly. I am personally watching the 24 to 20 cent support, and we will see where it goes. I would be okay picking up some at 20 cents, then grabbing more if it hits 15 or even 13 cents if Bitcoin tanks. Patience is key. Iota is one of the longer standing cryptos. Since mid-2017, it has been here. 2 bull runs, 2 bear markets, boom. It is sitting on some very long-term supports in the 21 cent range, but the next support is at about 17 cents, then a huge slide to 10 cents. This would be my main strategy. Watch the 20 cent support like a hawk, scoop up some at 17 cents if we hit that, then pick the rest up at 10 cents if Bitcoin hits 10K or less. If Bitcoin falls, the rest of the alts fall faster, but when it pumps, they also pump harder. Iota hit $5 in the first bull run, but I don't think it goes back there quite yet. That was when the ICO craze of 2017 was happening, right before Iota had launched. Kind of a fake pump considering all-time highs. My bias is that the $2.50 price point is the real all-time high, and it has actually been hit twice in both bull runs. That's a cool 12x from here and a 25x if you pick it up at 10 cents. If Iota keeps pumping, then indeed in the next bull run, it could be a 25 to 50x if it hits its real all-time high of $5. Lastly, but certainly not least, is XDC Network. Now, some people may know this from the StoreX nodes, some may know it from the ZenPay ZenFin Network wallet. Be that as it is, this is an ISO compliant crypto. Extremely bullish stuff. Is it as large and well known as the other 7? Not necessarily, but at a $300 million market cap and an over 4.5 year shelf life, I would definitely not sleep on this one. 2 bear markets, 1 bull run, a pump from 0.3 of a cent all the way up to 18 cents. Yeah, that's pretty wild. It is also very quick, inexpensive, and efficient. The coin sits at about 2.5 cents right now. That means an all-time high breach would be about a 7x from here, making it a $1 billion market cap. If this thing pumps past its all-time high to even 50 cents and a $2.5 billion market cap in the next bull run, which I could very easily see it doing, this could be an easy 20x from where it is. Now, I'm not picking up from here. Why? Because it's sitting on a support that was made before the previous 2021 bull run. That is in the 2.2 to 2.4 cent range. If it loses this support, the next major level is literally at 1.3 cents. This means double your potential 8 to 20x into a 16 to 40x. I'd rather take my chances if Bitcoin falls again and XDC loses this key level of support. Now, I think ISOs are going to be massive in the next bull run, but I am open to hear your thoughts and your side of the story, so make sure you let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like content like this, make sure you smash that like button, make sure you hit subscribe, boom, bang on that notification bell. Comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for showing up to this video. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, everyone.